April 13th, and this week's fishing report, we've had some bass up at the Point Pleasant Beach Canal. A few on storm shads and some metal. With the warmer weather coming this week, we should start seeing some more bass. We did get a great report this morning from Jay Testa. He was up on the Delaware River last night fishing in his kayak. He got a nice 36-inch bass. There was about 7 fish caught while he was fishing up there last night. Winter flounder is still around. The canal and the bay is probably your best bet. We've had some here off the inlet wall with sandworms. Heavy clam chum seems to still be the ticket. Blackfish are starting to show up around the jetties and in the canal. On clams and worms, everybody thinks they should be using crabs, but the blackfish are coming in from the wrecks from all winter. They're on the spawn, so their jaws are starting to get soft. So the soft baits are going to work better with the blackfish. Some updates on our future episodes. We have East Coast Burgers in Ridgewood, New Jersey. Owner Mike Feldman has invited us up to come and shoot an episode from his burger place. Some of the best burgers and lobster rolls you will have in New Jersey. We also have world-renowned outdoor writer and Jersey's own Nick Konicheski, which will be joining us in probably our next episode. He's also the editor for the Fisherman Magazine, and he'll be joining us next week. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask Nick about surf fishing or boat fishing, please email us, and we'll ask Nick when he's here. Some upcoming events. We have the Hudson River Fishermen Association Striped Bass Derby, which will be coming up on April 27th and 28th. And this year it'll be held at Billy Joe's Restaurant in Newburgh, New York. And there will be a second weigh-in station in Staten Island. More information at www.stripedbassderby.com for details. May 18th, the Jersey Coast Shark Anglers Striped Bass Tournament. The captain's meeting will be May 17th. You can contact the club. You can visit them at www.jcsa.org. $5 entry fee and a $50 pool for the bass over 50 pounds. Cash prizes are up for grabs, and this all benefits the HRFA's youth programs. Okay, and one last announcement is the Northeast Anglers Club meeting, which they meet April 20th, next Saturday at 7 p.m. at Gordon's Corner Firehouse in Manalapan, New Jersey. All new members are welcome. Great bunch of guys. They have their inter-club tournament going on right now. You can reach them at northeastanglersfishingclub.com. Great bunch of guys, great club. So today we're going to discuss getting ready for the upcoming striper runs, which hopefully we'll be starting here in the next week or two. We should start seeing with the warmer water coming. We should start seeing some bass and possibly some bluefish. We usually see some bluefish here in the inlet. Usually mid-April. From now until about April 20th, we usually see that first burst of them coming in. And if you keep going to our Facebook page, we'll be doing updates and reports of what's going on. We'll pretty much start doing those daily starting Monday. And we're going to talk about getting some gear ready for the season. A couple of things that we're going to touch on is about reel repair. You know, a lot of the newer reels have some different components and stuff in them. You really should, if you really don't know what you're doing, you should bring it to a professional. You can bring it here to our shop. Most shops have reel repair, and they'll be more than happy to grease up the insides and gears and stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to discuss about some getting ready for the striper season coming up, about changing your line and stuff, making sure your line's not dried out on your reels, making sure all your guides are ready to go and they're not popped out or cracked or anything like that. The best thing with reel repair is to bring it into a professional who knows what they're doing. There's a lot of little things in there that if you start taking it apart, you're probably not going to get it back together. But some quick things to clean with. To clean your reels, best thing to use is Simple Green. Works really, really well. And rosin lighter fluid takes a lot of the grease and stuff off. Something that I've been using this year is this new WD-40 water-resistant silicone lubricant. Works really good. It dries nice. It doesn't dry greasy like WD-40 does. Replacing line on your reel is really important. Over the winter, it tends to dry out. Okay, so on your rods, best thing to do is clean them with a little simple green. Once you clean them off, let them dry off. And I like to use Mop and Glow. Just a little Mop and Glow over the rod. Puts a little wax on it. Keeps, you know, the dirt and stuff off. So that way after fishing, you just hose them off with rinse them off with some water, get that salt off. The other thing is line. Line is very important. You know, it tends to dry out over the winter. This is a good time. The spring is a good time to replace line. If you're using braid, just check it. Make sure it has no notches or anything in there. So the next time you're fighting a fish, it doesn't pop off. And most tackle shops will be able to put line on your reels. You can bring it in. It's probably the quickest and easiest way to do it. And that's about it on getting ready for the season. The weather's starting to break. Fishing's looking good. People are getting out. Something too today that we have is the Captain Knowles fishing soap. We've been using it here at the shop for about a year. We love it. It takes all that stinky fish smell off your hands. It works really well with grease and stuff like that too. They also make some other products, some SPF chapsticks. They also make some sunblock, which is great. Works real well. You can also get that on our website at dakotaworldoutdoors.com, or you can go up to their website, captainknowles.com.